Yo, yo! Good morning, good morning, good morning, champions. My name is Marquise Money Mike Williams. I'm super duper excited to have each and every one of you plugged in and connected with us for training this morning. The fact that you're here, right now, says a lot about your desire to be successful. And today, I plan to give you some value. I plan to give you the building blocks and the tools to go out and crush it and be successful within not only your JMG Direct business, but in life as a whole. Because what we have within our prosperity community is a personal growth and development community with the compensation plan attached. So we're going to pay you to become a better version of you. Pretty simple, right? So we're going to dig into today, you guys. Pay close attention. If you don't have people on your team plugged in today, then make sure you shoot them a text. Let them know, hey, you need to be here because today we are going to be talking about how not only to crush it the rest of the year, but how to start getting consistent checks and to know what to do to start getting consistent checks. Because there's an art to this thing, all right? So let me just jump in. We're going to have some conversation today. Give me one momento. All right. There we go. I don't want that in the picture. This is an old PowerPoint. Someone might do later. All right. There we go. So as I already said, my name is Marquise Williams. For those of you who are new, always remember the difference between amateurs and professionals is training. I always like to take a moment to welcome all the new champions to our team. We're excited to have you plugged in and a part of what JMG Direct is doing. You're a part of the formulation period. You're a part of the beginning. You're a pioneer. You may not realize it, but the timing couldn't be better for you to get involved with something new, with something different. All right. But the foundation I know you think, oh, I started a new business. I got to understand everything. I got to study. I got to get in the library. I got to understand the industry. You don't got to understand all that. It's cool as you grow and you begin to get better from on the job training, for lack of a better term, for hands on implementation. But in the beginning, all you need to know is all we do is expose, right? We promote products, services, and opportunities to expose people to what we have to offer. And if they want what we have to offer, they'll raise their hand and they will either purchase or join us. If not, then that's okay too. We're just exposing people to what I like to call a better way. But our business launch strategy is very simple because we do three things, right? I like to say success with JMG is simple as one, two, three. One, you must make one decision that you want something more out of life, but more importantly, you're willing to do the work that it takes to get it. Without a decision, nothing happens. And that's in all areas of your life. You had to make the decision to get up out the bed this morning. I know some of you are in bed laying at your phone like, I ain't out the bed yet. But that's okay. I still appreciate you being on, right? But once you make that decision, you want to gather two, preferably my credit is better customers, so that you're qualified to get paid, right? Very important. You got to be qualified to get paid. There's something in your mind subconsciously that doesn't allow you to go all out, that doesn't allow you to maximize your potential and give 110% effort if you don't feel like you're going to be rewarded or compensated. All right. So you want to gather those two customers so that you're qualified to get paid. And then we're going to partner with three people. Three people who want more tomorrow than what they have today. Three people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Three people who want to lower their taxes, increase their credit score, eliminate debt, and create wealth. Three people who are willing to lock arms and build a business with you. You know, when I first got started in the business, I used to think, oh, I need to find three broke people, right? Three people who need money. But the reality is people who need money need a job. All right. So you're a business owner. You're not looking for charity cases. You're looking for people that you can lock arms with and have fun and live a fun, profitable, and exciting lifestyle. Right? And that looks different for different people. They could be doctors and lawyers, people who don't really show up on the Tuesday and Thursday trainings, but behind their scenes, they're plugging you in with personal meetings. They're filtering people in to their sponsor upline to see the business. It could be people who have a lot of time on their hands and they're hands on. They're at all the meetings, at all the trainings. They are dialed in. But it looks different for different people. But the main thing is you want to partner with three people who are your three people, and you know that they are down like four flat tires. All right. And then you want to teach them how to do the same thing, make a decision and get qualified. So if you have any questions during this training, feel free to ask them. This is a safe space. All right. I'll make sure that if they're not answered during the training broadcast, that I'll go back and I'll answer them in the comment section. You'll get a notification that your question was answered. So today I wanted to talk about the price of freedom, right? We just encountered Juneteenth. And for those of you who are not within the African American culture, you know, that's the day that slavery was officially ended for African Americans. We just came off of 4th of July, um, the Independence Day for the United States. You know, so a lot of talk of freedom is going around right now. But even though everybody's talking about freedom, there's a lot of people out there who don't feel free. They're bound by their time limitations. They're bound by their financial limitations. And we have the solution. We have the ability to assist them with that, with this opportunity. And that all starts with a few things I'm going to go over today. Number one, it starts with knowing your why. Until you know why, the how doesn't matter. You got to have some type of goal or some type of dream. Because if you're just building this business for the money, oh, I'm about to get this money, I'm about to get my bag, then guess what? You're distracted by anything else that allows you to get money or what you think can help you get the bag. You don't see the value in the long-term opportunity because you're looking at the shiny balls that are right in front of your face. It's easy to quit or take breaks because you don't really know why you're doing it. But when you're locked into your why, when you know what you're working towards, even when you don't feel like it, you're like, I gotta get up and make it happen. Why? Because you know you're doing it for to put your babies through school. You know you're doing it because you want to buy a new house, because you want to buy a new car, because that car that you got right now, you just don't know when it's gonna go kaput. You know that you're working towards something. It's the meaning behind the money. It's okay to want to get the bag. It's okay to want to get the money, but what is the money for? You got to have a reason behind the money, because that's what's going to inspire you and motivate you to push through on times when you don't really feel like it. When the sun is shining outside and it's beautiful, and you know that, man, I need to be at a pool somewhere. I need to be out, enjoying life. You know that while you're enjoying life, that you have a business to build, and that you got seeds to plant and people to talk to, and that you want to schedule to be able to enjoy life, but at the same time handle your business. Because the second thing you got to do is schedule for success, because there's no way to be successful if success is not on your schedule, right? There's no way to be successful if success is not on your schedule. So when you are locking into your business, a mistake that I made in the beginning, and I see a lot of people make, is they try to fit their business into their already busy lives. Oh, I'll get to it, as soon as, they got I call it the as soon as disease. And it spans across different things. You won't realize as soon as I finish looking at TikTok. Anybody who got TikTok know that as soon as can be 2 hours. You get caught up in those videos. As soon as my show goes off, then the show goes off with a cliffhanger. And you're like, oh, I gotta watch the next episode, right? So there's so many as soon as that happen. Before you look up, it's 9 o'clock. Nobody's picking up the phone in most cases after 9 o'clock. So now your business day is done. I like to tell people 9 to 5 is when you build your is when you pay for your bills, when you pay for your current lifestyle. But 6 to 10 is when you build your dreams, your goals and your dreams, when you build your future lifestyle. See, people go to work for two reasons. This is seriously, people go to work for two reasons. One, to make enough money to pay for their current lifestyle. Whatever it is that you do right now that you currently enjoy, you go to work, you work your job because you like to enjoy those things. And you want to make sure that you have enough money to be able to pay for those things, whether it's go out to eat, go out to hang out, go out to drink, whether it's travel. But people simultaneously go to work because they understand one day, they're going to stop working. Some people by choice, unfortunately, a lot of people by circumstance. And you have to have enough money after you stop working to continue to pay for that lifestyle. And see, your current lifestyle is paid for by your labor. You go to work, you get paid. Don't go to work, you don't get paid. But your future lifestyle is paid for by your investments. Some people have 401ks, some people have 403bs, some people are invested in the stock market. But unfortunately, a large portion of the population, 95% of the population to be exact, they barely have enough money or make enough money to take care of their current lifestyle. So they don't have anything in place to take care of their future lifestyle when they stop working. And that's why something like JMG Direct, where you could create residual income, is so important. We are providing a solution to a major problem that is out there, you guys. And when you begin to see it, when you begin to align it, hey, I can reach my goals and dreams by helping a lot of people reach their goals and dreams, then a beautiful thing begins to happen, and you become on fire for your business. But once you understand your goals and dreams, and once you schedule time to be able to reach your goals and dreams, you have to know your role. Because a lot of people get caught out there trying to do things that we don't get paid to do. They're dinking around on the internet. They're in their back office looking at nothing because they haven't done anything. So you have to understand we are marketing brand ambassadors. We are marketing affiliates, right? Keyword is marketing. So when you know your role as marketing brand ambassadors and affiliates, no matter which position you're in, we get paid to do two things: gather customers and gather representatives. Gather customers and gather representatives. So we are in the people business. We are in the people business. JMG Direct is in the inspirational hoodies business. JMG Direct is in You're a King beard care business. JMG Direct is in the My Credit is Better business. JMG Direct is in the Body Worth Gummies business. Our business is to market the opportunity and the products to the people. And in doing that, you have to make sure that you recognize that we're on the same team. You know, it's human nature for some reason to look for the negative. Oh, the Body Worth gummy, the label is just too plain. I need it to be more exciting for my people to see it. My Credit is Better. You know, I don't like the name. You know, it needs a cooler name like freecreditreport.com. You know, when they change the name, then, you know, as soon as they change the name, there goes as soon as disease again, right? I'll go out and I'll expose and promote it to my people. So we have to understand we're on the same team. The goal of JMG Direct is to make money by marketing the products and services. Now, obviously, they could go through traditional channels, commercials, billboards, circulars, and things of that nature, but they decided to create an opportunity for people like you and I to be able to reach our goals and dreams by going out and utilize the most effective form of advertising there is, which is word of mouth advertising. So we have to know our role and continue to improve every day. Our skill set is people. Our skill set is marketing. So we want to continue to get better at our skill set. And you have to ask yourself, is JMG Direct your hobby? Is it just a side hustle? Or is it your $1,000,000 business? Because you have to have the right mentality for you to maximize your results. If it's your hobby or side hustle, that's okay. Let your sponsor, your upline know so that they can work with you accordingly. So that they understand that you're not one of their three. Because one of your three people, their goals and dreams should align with your goals and dreams. They should want just as much as you want. So one of your three people shouldn't be somebody who doesn't view the business the same as you view the business. If you have millionaire aspirations, then your three people should have millionaire aspirations. Now, that's not to say you don't work with people who don't have that. I have three people who have millionaire aspirations, who have aspirations to help and assist other people. I also have a bunch of other people in the business who, want tax benefits, want time freedom, just want a little extra money. And that's okay. I serve and I assist them the same. But I know my three are the three people who value their goals and dreams just as much as I value my goals and dreams. So the next, you want to have consistency. I like this. Mr. Jones used to always have a saying that you don't get into JMG Direct until JMG Direct gets into you, right? So you got to get it on the inside of you. You got to believe. You got to understand that there's people from the ground up, from Mr. Jones to the corporate staff, to the consultants, to the product consultants, who are all working to make this thing a well-oiled machine so that you could go out and you could be successful. They're giving you videos to market. They're giving you pictures to market. They're making sure that when you get a check, the check goes out on time. They're making sure that the websites are up. They're making sure that the TCP/IP and all that is working. The hosting is up, working behind the scenes. As an IT person, you won't believe and some of you are in the technology world as well. you won't believe the things that go on behind the scenes to make sure that you have a well user experience. But stuff's breaking down, servers are breaking, stuff's not connecting, and we got to have conference calls behind the scene like, yo, we got to get this working so that when the customer goes, so that when the reps go, things are smooth, right? So you got to be on board and consistent, because stopping and starting doesn't help you, right? It's like, imagine a vehicle, right? When a vehicle gets to rolling, it's rolling. But if it keeps stopping and starting, it has to take time to build up speed again. And it takes more gas to stop and start. So when you stop and start, not only are you burning yourself out, but you're taking more time instead of just catching a consistent pace and building your business consistently. That's why it's important to schedule, because when you can schedule, you know when you're building your business and you can be consistent because it's scheduled. That's why people schedule at work, because they know who's going to be on shift. They know who they can count on. They know that you have to schedule the time that you're on schedule so that your life revolves around your schedule at work. So the same with your business. You know when you're scheduled at work. You know when you have to do things for the family. You know when you have to do things for church or your spiritual beliefs. So plan when you're going to build your business. And don't just plan for training and the Tuesday and Thursday presentations, because that gives you no time to plant seeds and communicate with people. It gives you no time to invite. You have to schedule time that includes those things, but is not limited to those things. So next we want to say you want to use it and market it, right? Use the business, use the products, use the services yourself to build your own testimony, and then continue to market it. Market the products, market the services, market the opportunity, because the business won't grow if the people don't know. So the first thought process I want you to have is, are you a consumer or a business owner? Because the different mindsets will determine how you carry out your day. If you're just a consumer, then you're looking for issues. You're looking for, oh, why is it packaged this way? Oh, why did this happen? Why did that happen? As a business owner, you're more solution based. You're looking, okay, that happened. Let's fix it and move forward so that we can get to the next level. Consumer says, oh man, I'm paying $70 a month and I haven't done anything with this business. This is a bill. I gotta get out of this thing. A business owner says, this is a tax write-off. This is a gateway to be able to build $1 million business while also getting tax write-offs. This is a way for me to help other people lower their taxes, increase their credit score, eliminate debt, and create wealth. It's a different mentality. So ask yourself, when was the last time you purchased something from your online store? Ask yourself, do you have 2 active customers so that you're qualified to earn commission when you do go out and do the work? Ask yourself, how often do you promote your online store? While you're out and about, start paying attention to how often you see commercials or hear radio ads. Start paying attention to how often you see promoted posts on social media, because these are people who are in the same industry as us, just on a more corporate level. But if you watch what they do, they're planting seeds. They're planting seeds. They're planting seeds. The average person has to see or hear something at least 7 times before they make a decision. So if you're not posting, if you're not getting your stuff in front of their eyes, then it's out of sight, out of mind. How many times have you heard a song on the radio and the first time you heard it, you're like, man, that song's garbage. But then after like the 10th time, you just singing along to it. You're like, I don't know why I'm singing it. It sucks, but I just can't stop singing it. That's how life is. So if you're posting and you're having fun with your posting, it shouldn't be a burden. Shouldn't be a burden to post. Have fun with it. Shouldn't be a burden to get on these trainings and these presentations. Have fun with it. They're more fun when you have people on. The presentation is more fun when you have guests on. The training is more fun when you have reps on your team. So if it's not fun for you at this moment, then let's change it. I just gave you the solution to change it. That all starts with talking to people, planting seeds. I have a saying, 2 people a day brings freedom my way. And the way that you talk to people is by utilizing what we call form: family, recreation, occupation, and money. And for you new people who are on, you don't necessarily have to go out and do this right away because you have a list of people that we're starting with, the warm market list, right? And your warm market list is a little bit easier. You could reach out to them and say, hey, I'm really excited about a business I just got started and I want to share it with you. You can reach out to them and say, hey, I got a question for you. If the money were right and it fit into your schedule, would you be open to taking a look at a way we can make some money together? Right? But form is a way, if you're at the 4th of July barbecue and you're just floating around talking to people, these are the subjects that you talk about. So how's the family? You get to spend a lot of time with them. What do you do for fun? Oh, what are you doing for work these days? Oh man, I bet you make a bunch of money doing that. You're looking for a dissatisfaction. Questions are always your friend. If you learn to ask questions, we're not talking about interrogating the person, right? Make it, fit it within the conversation. Get good at listening. And if somebody sees the business and they don't like what they see, ask for a referral. If somebody's not open to setting an appointment, ask for a referral. But at the end of the day, we're showing the plan and we're collecting a decision. We okay with yes. We're even okay with no, because all no means is not now. But we're not okay with a I don't know or a maybe, right? We don't accept I don't knows or maybes, right? Either you're in or you're out. Now, you get some people, oh, I gotta pray about it, or I gotta talk to my spouse or my significant other, right? The way you handle that is, okay, great, I can appreciate that. I'm in the process of looking for my 3 people, and I'm only going to be working with 3 people. So is it okay if I give you a call in the next 24 hours and find out if you're in or you're out? See, this business, there's nothing to lose and everything to gain, right? People know where they are in life. They know if they're looking for something. They know if they want to lower their taxes, increase their credit score, eliminate debt, and create wealth. But a lot of people, they're afraid of making decisions. So we give them the 24 hours. And if it's a no, that's okay. Because if it's really a yes, remember, all no means is not now. They'll come back later. Hey, Duran, you still doing that thing you showed me? Yeah. Things are just kind of, they changed up in life, man. Can I take another look? Or can we talk a little bit more about it? But see, that has to be a yeah. I couldn't tell you how many times people have came back and the person had quit, even if they didn't officially quit, because people will quit without actually getting out of the business, and they missed out on somebody who they're able to help and who would have exploded their business. See, let me tell you something. Sometimes, a lot of times when people say no, they're praying for your downfall. Not because they're bad people, but because they want to justify their no. They want you to quit so that they can say, see, I knew I shouldn't have did that thing. I made the right decision. But that's why you have to stay consistent. That's why you have to stay dialed in and connected and keep going so that you can make sure that all the people who said no, that not now comes back later. But see, when you keep growing, when you keep doing it, you get promoted to advanced representative. You get promoted to senior director. You get promoted to executive senior director. And when they come back, you're going to make more money for helping them do the exact same thing. So remember, all we do is expose. And that's all promoting. That's all promoting. If you get good with promoting, if you fall in love with the process and divorce the results, I'm telling you, you're going to win, and you're going to win big in this business. So how to get your first check or next check with James G Direct. I don't know why it's cut off. That's not cool. But how to get your first or next check with James G Direct. It's first to understand that success loves speed. The first 48 hours will tell you a lot, right? Because in the first 48 hours, what we want to do is we want to have 10 appointments set for the next week. The goal is for the next week. But as long as you have 10 appointments set, then you got something to work off of. Because typically 10 appointments, by the ratios, typically 10 appointments will get you your 3 people. Now you have different caveats. Some people don't have trust and respect. So it's going to be a little difficult for them to set 10 appointments. Or people don't take them serious. Right? That's why it's so important to utilize your sponsor or your upline. I'm going to come back to this a second. That's why it's so important for you to utilize your sponsor and your upline, because the people you know, your prospects, they trust you because you have a relationship with them. But they don't always respect your business knowledge. Why? Because you have a relationship with them. They know where you work. They know what you do. They know your lifestyle. So that's why you have to take the spotlight off of yourself, and you have to edify somebody else, your sponsor, your upline. You have to edify them because that person will take your trust, and because you edify them, they will add respect and at least listen to what that person has to say. And our only job is to get them in front of the information. It's not to convince them. It's not to twist their arm. Our job is to show it to them. It's their job to decide if they want to move forward. So, new people, don't feel like you got to do everything on your own. Utilize your sponsor. Utilize your upline. Do some 3-way calls. Get them on the phone. We're not doing no cold calling. All right? Don't give me Jerry's number and say, hey, call my cousin Jerry. And then I'm calling Jerry, and Jerry's like, who the heck are you? Don't do that. There has to be a introduction, because when you do a 3-way call, or when you do a handoff, as I call it, you have to edify the person to create the respect. We've all heard it on TV, award show. This person is a 9-time Grammy, nominated, so-and-so. They have 10 platinum records, and so-and-so. You hear it at church when they edify the preacher before they bring them on. We hear it on TV shows. If you ever want to hear a great edification, pull up Shannon Sharp's podcast, Club Shay Shay. This man is an expert at edification. When he brings on his guests, the guest could be the bum from the trash can. He's going to make them seem like you want to just hear what they have to say. And that's what you want to do. You want to make your prospect want to hear what the sponsor or the upline has to say. All right? And when you do that, they're going to listen. And all the sponsor or the upline or the person is going to do is they're going to get on. They're going to edify you so that they can paint you in a different light than the prospect is used to seeing you in. And then they're going to ask them the same question. Hey, man, we're in business together. We just called to ask you if the money were right and if it fit into your schedule. Would you be open to taking a look at a strong business right away? Then whenever that question is asked, number one, if you're doing a 3-way call with your sponsor, your upline, once you introduce them, you be quiet. You don't say another word unless he or she calls on you. Why? Because for you to talk insinuates that you know more than them. and that de-edifies them. So it's not a group conversation. It's you're calling, you're introducing, you're letting your sponsor work for you. Right? That's important for you to realize. But sometimes you're going to call people up and you're going to ask the question yourself. Sometimes you're going to do a three-way call and the sponsor or the upline is going to ask the question. But once whoever asks the question, once the question is asked, you be quiet. The person who talks first loses. You ask the question, so you wait for an answer. Sometimes I've waited been like 30 seconds to a minute. You wait for an answer. All right? But just to jump back, when you're in the business, whether you're new right now or whether you've been in for a while, it's important for you to realize that this is a proven business, right? Let me get my head out the way. This is a proven business. So if you feel like at any point you're not getting results, and it's not even a feeling, that's tangible. That's, you can tell you're not getting results because either you're not signing up customers or you're not signing up representatives. That means you're not working the business. All right? And I don't want to sugarcoat that. I don't want to blame it on corporate. I don't want to blame it on the area that you live in. I don't want to blame it on the people that you're prospecting. You're not working the business. And the adjustments have to be made on your part. Either you have to talk to more people, you have to talk to a better quality of people, you have to plant more seeds, you have to promote more, you have to market more. But you are the business owner. You are the CEO of your own JMG Direct franchise. So the onus on change, the onus on adjustments is on you. So a few weeks ago, we came out with questions you should ask yourself every single evening before you go to bed to know, did I have a successful day? And when you ask yourself these questions, that will tell you where to make the adjustments. So these 10 questions, how many calls did I make today? How many texts did I send out today? How many DMs did I send out today? How many three-way calls did I make today? How many presentations did I show today? How many reps did I help today? How many customers did I enroll today? How many marketing affiliates or brand ambassadors did I enroll today? How much personal development did I do today? How much time did I waste today? Asking yourself these questions every evening will give you a snapshot of where your business is, how productive you were or weren't, and where you can make the proper adjustments to make the change. You don't have to guess at this, guys. It's right in your face, and it's really simple. So you can be comfortable or you can be hungry, but you cannot be both. And I need for you guys to be hungry because we're in the beginning of a movement. And we could create a movement that cannot be stopped, that will change the outlook of your families for generations to come. You just have to believe and go out and do the work. So we're back on our normal schedule this week, Tuesday and Thursday. This Tuesday, guys, let's show out. Let's show up and show out. Be on the presentation. Invite people to the overview. This weekend, you should be going to work Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Those are 3 days that you have to be able to invite people. Let's get people on and plugged in. The Paul D. Jones Show is continuing to get huge. It is growing by leaps and bounds. Utilize it as a tool. It's a credibility piece. Not many companies out there have an owner who has a national radio show and podcast where he gives value about creating wealth. It is a great tool for people to see that they're in the right place, connected to the right company at the right time. So our call to action this week, this is what I need you to do. 2 people a day brings freedom my way. If you continue to plant seeds, I always say send out 10 invitations a day. Plant 10 seeds a day, and you'll get 2 people that raise their hand and say, hey, I want to take a look. Hey, I'm interested. Set a goal for this week. Set a goal of customers. Set a goal of representatives. Set a goal of how many seeds you want to plant and stick to it. Treat today like it's your first day. And you want to set 10 appointments in the next 48 hours. Because we're going to end this month strong. We're coming out after halftime and we're going in and we want to end 2024 strong. My birthday is on the 18th, and by my birthday, I want some of your testimonies that you got your first check. I want some of your testimony that you got your next check. And the only way that's going to happen is if you get out there and you market and promote and expose your business. You get on fire about your business. You get on your fire about your life, your lifestyle. This is a lifestyle enhancement company. I want to start helping you guys enhance your lifestyle. But to do that, you have to schedule for success. To do that, you have to believe. To do that, you have to say, you know what? I got a lot going on. I got a job. I drive Uber. I drive Lyft. I do DoorDash. I'm mommy. I'm daddy. I'm husband. I'm wife. I'm girlfriend. I'm boyfriend. But this is an opportunity to make a dream become a reality. And I got to give it some time. Isn't it amazing how people want things to be successful in life, but they don't give it time? You have spiritual belief, but you only want to give God that 1 or 2 hours on Sunday or Saturday. You want to be successful in your relationship, but you only want to have date night on Fridays. I got $1 million business, but I only want to build it for the little bit of time on Saturdays and the Tuesday and Thursday presentations. Don't have that mentality, you guys. Go all out. This is your opportunity to make a dream become a reality. If you follow this, if you found value in what I shared with you today, then you truly have the opportunity to partner with your 3 this week. So are there any questions? Always remember, we got the replay.simplewealthblueprint.com. We got memoryjogger.simplewealthblueprint.com. If you're struggling with people to write on your list, memoryjogger.simplewealthblueprint.com is a great tool. Utilize it. Even if you've been in the business for a while, pull it up. I pull it up every single week, at least once. And I always get new prospects that I didn't think of. It's called Memory Jogger for a reason. But no matter what, always remember that you're the best investment that you got. And you were born to win. So play to win right now, because each and every one of you are already a champion. I love you. I appreciate you. I see you at the top, and I see you at the bank. Peace.